International Center for Advancement of Education. ICAE links international universities with schools and students in India. With 8 years of rich experience in the field of education, it has already carved a niche in student recruitment tours, fairs across the globe, as well as in organizing meaningful educational conferences for school and counselors. Connecting, learning, growing.
Major benefit or takeaway we could get from a conference like this is that it puts together educators, counselors, heads of institutions, and it creates an awareness, a sharing of ideas, and particularly when it concerns something as vital as higher education, I think it serves a very valuable purpose. And more so because this is where we can share ideas and come up with new ones or learn something from other people. And as a career counselor myself, I get to meet and network with so many other people who can give me information which I can then pass on and find useful when I counsel my students.
The main benefit and distinction of this conference is, perhaps in a long time, a conference has focused more on developing global citizenship and sustainability. Particularly the career counseling conferences, they always focus about student recruitment, how to apply, how to write statement of purpose, what are the finances, what are the scholarships. But this conference is talking about the big picture.
Actually, this is my third year of being associated with ICAE, and not only have they provided us platforms like this, which are very, very valuable to us, but also in-school opportunities where we get to meet students. So I think Nazir and his organization are doing a really good job. I've gotten to meet a lot of influencers, school principals, counselors, and exchange notes with them, and even to understand what the education space today is looking like in India.
Hello, I'm Raul D'Souza. I'm the India and Gulf Area Manager for Istituto Marangoni School of Fashion, Art and Design. Istituto Marangoni is the first school for design in Italy, started in 1935. It's got a heritage and a great experience in design education. Instead of just online connection or any other modes of general fairs, this program organized by ICAE is very beneficial because we get a direct contact with the student. They are able to connect with the student and expose them to the opportunities they have at the various levels.
I had mistress at Lotus Valley International School, Gurgaon. It was great to be here for ICAE, and in fact there was more than I expected. The speakers have been so encouraging, and there's lots that we all schools are doing in our day-to-day curriculum. But I guess these sessions help us building and motivate and give us ideas as to not only preach but also practice what we talk about in seminars.
I'm the college advisor at Pathway School, Noida.
Right.
So I help the students to apply to various universities in grade 12.
Right.
But in grade 10 and 11, we do a lot of advisory for the students,
Right.
where we bring in universities, and ICAE plays a major role in that.
Yeah.
So a lot of universities visit our campus, and the students get to interact with admissions officers and get to know what opportunities they can really take advantage of.
Where we have the campus in 4 different places like Paris, Singapore, Mauritius and Morocco, and just to make the students aware that although it's a French business school, but the students can get the entire course in English. It is very interesting what ICAE is organizing it, because the main idea is to be in the school, to interact with the students, to really get to know their questions and give them the answer, which is more interesting than any other organization, I would say.
Thank you.